What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Mishimoto channel. Today we're going to have another install video on this trans cooler. It is a brand new trans cooler and it could fit on the 2021 Plus Tahoe Suburban, Yukon, and Escalade. So let's get right into the video. First off, allow the vehicle to cool completely as the transmission fluid system will be open and can cause burns. For the first step, open the hood and remove the two T15 torque screws holding the hood latch handle to the vehicle and remove the handle. Next, remove all 9 push clips that secure the upper radiator panel to the vehicle and remove the panel from the vehicle. Then remove the push clip from the intake duct to move the duct out of the way for further steps. Then remove the two 13mm bolts that secure the radiator support tie bars to the radiator support and move them down and out of the way. Unclip the hood latch release cable from the clip to move it out of the way. Next, place absorbent pads or towels underneath each end of the factory transmission cooler to absorb anything that may come out of the transmission cooler when removing the fittings. Loosen and remove the two 13mm nuts securing the transmission lines to the transmission cooler. After that, remove the 10mm bolt securing the transmission cooler to the radiator on the passenger side. Then remove the fittings from the ends of the transmission cooler, slide the cooler to the passenger side of the vehicle, and carefully maneuver the cooler out of the vehicle. Then take the Mishimoto bracket and install it on the end of the Mishimoto transmission cooler with a 3mm hex key. Make sure that the washer and lock washer are installed on the bolts. Next, maneuver the Mishimoto cooler into the vehicle. It may be necessary to push the intake duct out of the way to make room for the cooler. Place the cooler in the same position as the factory cooler, sliding the bracket installed in the previous step into the slot on the driver's side. The mount on the radiator on the passenger side should hold the cooler up while the 10mm bolt is installed and torqued to 80 inch-pounds. Next, inspect the seal on the transmission lines and make sure that it is present and clean. Then go ahead and reinstall the transmission lines and secure them with the included bolts. Tighten the 13mm bolts to 16 foot-pounds. Then you're going to want to turn on the vehicle and check for leaks. Make sure not to close the hood as the hood latch handle is still removed. After that, clean up any spilled transmission fluid from the area. Then realign the radiator support bars and torque the two 13mm bolts to 43 foot-pounds. Next, reattach the intake duct and refasten the push clip, securing it to the core support. After that, reinstall the upper radiator panel and fasten all 9 push clips. Reinstall the hood latch handle with the 2 T15 screws and torque them to 22 inch-pounds. After that, follow the factory procedure to check the transmission fluid level by getting the temperature up to 165 degrees Fahrenheit and checking the levels while the vehicle is running. It may be necessary to add 1 to 2 more quarts of fluid to make up for the larger cooler capacity. Alright guys, that is it for this video, but if you want to pick up one of these trans coolers for yourself, hit the first link down below in the description, subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you all on the next one.